Thanks, Derek. I appreciate you submitting your work. Just taking a look at your writing. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I think at this point, it's really super important for you to get back in there and take a look at all of the requirements for the ad. There's a few questions here that are covered in the requirements, and I'm certainly happy to go over them. But as a designer, it's pretty much incumbent on yourself to make yourself familiar with all of the regulations and the requirements associated with any given project. And that's something that you will be expected to be responsible for upon your graduation when you're working in a studio setting in any design field, really. So it's just really, really super important to know exactly what the demands of any project are. A couple of questions here that I wanted to address. Yeah, good job describing your methodology. That's fantastic. Oh, it's important to add the website and the location. It's you don't have to add the location. Yes, you don't add the website. You don't have to, I should say. It's a little redundant because viewers know if they click on a banner when they're on the web, it's going to take them to the website where all pertinent information is readily available. So I don't think it's really important to add the website. However, and I don't think it's important to add the full contact information, but the location is critical. You got to add, located in U.S. Virgin Islands, because that's an area that many consider to be the most beautiful waters on Earth. So that is definitely something that you would want to include in your marketing strategy. Were we required to add the photo selected from previous ad? I'm not real sure if I understand that question. From the previous ad, you don't have to include the same photo in the background for both ads as long as they're extremely similar. So in other words, if you have an ad in your magazine ad that's a family walking hand in hand down a beach, and you use a different image for your banner, it should be something very similar. It would be great to use if you can't use the original image, use a different image of a family walking down the beach holding hands, right? So also, can we change the background for the final project since the older ones aren't the best? Yes, for sure. And I've been kind of mentioning this for a while now, that it's really, really important for you to keep this campaign as consistent and harmonious as possible. So absolutely, you are permitted to make any necessary changes to the magazine ad. The idea here is that the magazine ad and the banner ad are very highly consistent and cohesive, forming an effective campaign for your client. I understand that the banner and magazine must have the same background as well, so I want to be sure. Yes, I already addressed that, so let's just jump right over to the banner ad. Okay, so the first thing I see in the banner ad is that the masked image from assignment 2-1 is not included. Whoops, sorry about that. That's required, okay? Also, let's take a look at your typefaces. Don't forget, we have Arial bold for the headline, Arial bold italic for the subhead, and then regular Arial for the body copy. The only part of the animation, the only part of the banner that needs to be animated is the call to action. Now, count on us for fun and relaxation isn't a call to action. Take 45% off is a call to action. So remember, if your call to action is your headline, it is required that the only portion of the text that is required to be animated is the call to action. So everything else must remain static. Finally, we need to add the location somewhere. So, located in beautiful U.S. Virgin Islands or something like that. Now, as far as the ad goes, I mean, you're showing pretty good proficiency here. Now, this image, I'm not real sure how you're going to transpose this into your final submission. For your campaign. So if you have any issues transposing your magazine ad or adapting back to your magazine ad to create a consistent package, just let me know. I would like to take a look at both at the same time. And in the course announcements, I had requested that students submit their magazine ad along with the banner ad, but I don't see that the magazine ad was submitted. So I cannot comment in that regard at this time, since I don't have access to the magazine ad. So let's go ahead and make those changes. Make all of your changes. We got to work quick here because it's Friday of week 6 and this is due during week 7. So Derek, go ahead and make your changes. And if you want to run this by me before you submit your final, please do. I'd love to get a final set of eyes on it to give you some final recommendations before you submit. Okay, that's about all I have. So at this point, yes, indeed, if you have any questions whatsoever, please get with me. I'm just a click away, and I'm really good about getting right back to you. So, all right, fantastic. Thank you very much.